Okay. Hopefully this worked. Guys, I'm so annoyed sometimes when I can't get the chat working. Okay. There we go. There we go. The chat's gone. Hopefully this worked. I just have to remember what chat stuff I have to take off. So let me. Since we're finally streaming, we're gonna quickly put that I'm gonna share because we're live and all that jazz. And because why not? Da, 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 da. And also we're waiting for the chat to trickle in. Hi there, Tifa. Yeah, I had to remember what happened. I did exactly last time because again, I couldn't remember if I had to have the child restrictions, yes or no. So I was lucky it didn't take me half an hour this time. All right, we're gonna do. Right now, I'm trying to promote in Discord. So I'm trying to quickly do as many links as I can, and then I have to promote for Twitter, and then I have to promote for Insta. I would do TikTok, but I don't know about TikTok at the moment. So I have to be very careful what I say right now, because it's always the first few minutes. Working on keeping my lamp call alive while checking out your stream. Oh, hi Gabby, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to quickly send out links at the moment, so give me like a couple more minutes to just get everything settled. I'm trying to send links so that I'm live and all of that jazz. I don't know. So we're trying to quickly post. I almost forgot about Zana's stream because I'm on her Discord. I can't keep up with all of the Discord shenanigans. I really can't. Let me put myself in. There we go. There's the thing I need to put in this server. There we go. That's that done. And checking notification. Oh, sorry. We're also my D&D part is getting ready for a thing tonight. So alright, that's one part. Okay, now I have to quickly I wish I was fast like my friend Dave. Like he's quick on promoting like 24 hours ahead of time. I just kind of did this spontaneity. Guess why not? Because I realized last time I streamed was I think right like a couple months ago. If memory serves. I believe it was June. No, sometime in June I had to do it. Oh no! And I'm already seeing I'm gonna be competing with Dingo. She's gonna be doing a one-shot D&D live stream in an hour on Twitch. I mean, it's all good. See, watch Dingo Doodles because her D&D stories are wonderful. So I'll give her that wonderful shout out. But I'm gonna quickly put this on Twitter. And yes, you did see a Rosen. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember how the camera's being cut right now. Alright, that is one paste. Alright, the Twitter is live, so anyone in the chat, you can, like, share that you're there. Yes, Gabby, can you please post the link to your Discord channel? I would love that. Thank you. I just put it on Twitter, so that way people have the link unless you want to get the link from there, but I'm also going to quickly grab the link from my Twitter. As soon as I quickly go through the Twitter, because I know one of the things I know people want me to touch up on is the animation thing, but it caused me into a bad depression last night just thinking about it. All that happened, so, I think I will mention I hate it. I hate the merger between Discovery and Warner Brothers. I hate it. It, like, most of the show cartoons are gone, and except, like, I know that okay KO is still on Hulu. I know that Mighty Magisters, I believe, is still on Hulu. It's just, I know. And don't get me started on how I'm still annoyed about the Batgirl situation. I'm still annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Alright, we're gonna do the create. I'm trying. If you can't guess, I'm trying to do Instagram right now. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you, Gabby, on that. Let me. I'm trying to rearrange stuff so I can see the chat on my computer. There we go. That's better. God. Stupid. It's Evil corpo penny pitching at its finest. Yes, indeedy. It is definitely that. You're heading out for lunch? I guess so. Bye, honey. I think he has his headphones on so he can't hear me. But there the boy. There went my fiance. Alright, we got that part. And then the one thing I never knew Instagram had was posting links. There we go. Done. And done. Alright, that got posted. Alrighty, let's see. How many people do we have in the chat? We'll probably have just, I know we have Gabby. I know that we have Tifa. She's watching on and off as she's playing, the Lamb Cult game, so. I was about to say no goodbye. Yeah, no, she posted earlier that she is playing she's working on keeping her cult alive while she's checking the stream out, so. But alright, I'm just quickly taking a look at Discord. Okay. But everything is tweeted. We're gonna give it maybe like a couple more minutes. Because dear God Almighty, I made sure to try and set up some of the things I'm gonna be talking about today because honestly, I didn't think how much we'd be getting in a week. Not only from Knots, but we also got stuff from Disney. We also have got stuff for Universal. Oh yeah, do it. I'm gonna probably wait to steal the Knots real, because like, I mean, I'm there for Scary Farm, so. What if I join you in the call? It's okay if you want to do this. Yeah, if you want to join in the Discord stream chat, go ahead. I need to really use my Discord more, but go ahead. I may just note that I won't be able to hear. Oh, hi Jeff. Hey Jeff. I hate I missed you seeing yours, but hi Jeff. Welcome to the chat. It's also nice just to have, like, besides people in the chat, it's mostly nice just to have people to balance in a call just to discuss some of these topics too, because I'm kind of talking a long spiel by myself, but also it's nice to hear other people's thoughts. So we're gonna just give it we'll wait like one more minute, and then we're gonna get started on talking on topics, because I have an idea what I'm gonna be talking about, especially because of yesterday's debacle dealing with Knots, mainly for Scary Farm. But they already announced a lot of stuff for that. We'll talk about some of their newer mazes. I'm excited for it, but we're also going to be talking about one thing they announced yesterday. Hello.
Very spooky.
Hi there, Tifa.
Hey, Casey.
How are you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Just had a very stressful week, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have fun.
Nothing wrong with having fun building your own lamp cult.
I try to have as many cats as I can, and I just received from my little dungeon hunting that I get a little cute pumpkin with a candle in it, and I'm like, wow, ready for spooky season.
Oh my god, that's adorable. Uh, Gabby in the chat, really excited for Scary Farm, by the way. Playing my October trip right now and looking at all the Scary Farm Halloween Horror Night stuff. Yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about that Halloween Horror Nights announcements too, because oh my god. If you can't tell, this stream is going to be a mix between talking about spooky stuff and also talking about Disney. What are you doing?
No, Disney, no.
Which also, so I'm gonna pull up the very first thing. Like if you have this, like you don't, if you need to look at it, don't mind it, guys, because Oh, how am I doing? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna see the chat? Oh, right, there you go. I forgot I can look at OBS. I'm new to OBS, okay, but luckily enough, I can have my Clip Studio Paint open and also look at the chat without minimizing Clip Studio Paint. But yeah. We're talking about Magic Key renewals. The biggest news that I hate that I have to say this. So many people, a lot of Magic Key holders kept on talking about when the renewal was going to be because it was their passes were expiring this month. So many of them were even bugging cast members where if you bug a cast member asking if they know what the news is, there's a 100% chance they're not going to know either.
Exactly.
I know I talked with one of my cast member friends, the day the announcement of the renewals happened, because I actually went to Disney that day for myself.
Ooh.
And I had only glanced at it. But then during times I was looking at it, I was seeing what the renewal stuff is, and I'm like, this,
Oh no.
yeah, the one thing you may notice, like for the chat, like for a lot of you maybe have seen the chart, but the one thing that is missing is the Dream Key, which used to be the highest tier. That has now been discontinued because they're doing lawsuits.
I think I read that somewhere, and I was like, "Oh lordy, who
Yeah.
did they steal Dream Key from?"
No, the reason for a lot of people with the Dream Key are suing is because Disney told them that for the highest tier they won't get blockout dates, but when people try with the higher tier try to make dates, they were met with blockout days, which should be impossible for them. And but people who bought a single day or a multi-day ticket had the opportunity to do reservations more than the Dream Key. So people were annoyed. So a lot of people are. This lawsuit is still going on right now. So that's why the Dream Key discontinued. And they said for people who have the Dream Key, they can upgrade to the Inspire Key, or go to the Believe Key or any other. Because here's the thing, folks. This is just for renewals. They are not selling any of these Magic Keys to the public yet. This is only renewals only, which is also a downside. And we have Jeff in the chat saying, when are the Magic Key renewals happening? When are you going to tell your wife you're taking your sister? And then Gabby, meanwhile, I can't buy a key pass thing, period. Yeah, now here's the thing. These passes are only for SoCal residents, and they updated the renewal that it's only for SoCal residents only, or people who live in California. So if you want to get one of these Magic Keys outside of the park or out of the state, you can't. Sorry, we're not giving it to you.
Oh, fun fact, when I learned about this, like, when I was very young, about, like, oh, if you're a South California resident or whatever, you can do something or other for the parks, like, oh, you can get, like, a discount or something, and I thought, oh, that includes people from Baja California, which is the lower California.
Yeah.
When I was young, I was a bit stupid. But anyway.
Oh no, Gabby. Yeah. I read the fine print. Looking at the renewals. Apparently, you can for the renewal. That's only for California residents. And that even includes the Imagine Key, which was originally the California Magic Key only. And Jeff chimes in to say, "Wow, that's terrible business practice." It is. get the fact that Bob Chapek said that the fault of the price, like the prices, was basically saying in terms, not blaming the Magic Key holders in certain terms, but no, he's trying to blame the Magic Key holders when us, the Magic Key holders, spend more money than the local guest.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, they're looking at the wrong factor, and they're looking at a regular one-day ticket instead of a Magic Key holder. So, this is why Bob Chapek sucks. I don't like him.
Me neither.
Yeah, but here's the one interesting thing about these passes. The Spire Key, which was originally the second highest tier, is now the highest tier, and they increased it. Originally, yeah, but Gabby, I can't even afford a key, period, but bullshit. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna increase because we're gonna be looking at each of the passes from top to bottom, because why not?
Yay.
Mainly because, like, I have my own concerns, especially because I am in one of these tiers. I still have a pass that won't expire until, I think, September 1st or 2nd. More like Bob Chapek.
Cheap.
We have the cheap. God damn it. But no, the Inspire Key, where they increased this one from originally $13.99 for the whole year to $15.99 the whole year. So you're seeing that big inflation already. Or you can pay $133.25 a month, which is not bad, but it's still a lot. But this one is the highest. It includes a lot more than anything, such as 6 park reservations held at a time, free theme park parking included at select lots. Oh, it's select lots. Oh, I don't like that.
You can't park in the Woody parking lot or Pumbaa parking lot. No. No, I'm just joking.
Tifa, you say that. Just wait until we get to the the next chant key. 20% off select merch, 15% off food and beverage. Here's the thing they're trying to do that's new. Claiming new, but here's the thing. Probably all of us, if we did, I would only use one out of the 2 new things they added here for the passes. 1, unlimited Disney Photo Pass digital photo downloads. I'm okay with that because they are expensive. And the second thing, where I don't even use this when I go to the park. I used it maybe like once during when I went to Disney World back in June. 20% off the Disney Genie Plus service when it's purchased the day you visit after entering a park with your pass. Given the fact the whole Genie Plus system is its own can of worms.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'd rather wait in a line than do the Disney Genie Plus. Especially, I know that I remember a time when I went on Mission Breakout a few months ago, and there was a part where part of the ride broke down where they only had half the vehicles running, and I was waiting for maybe an hour. I don't mind. I had nothing to do on that day, and I saw a Karen getting so frustrated, wondering why the Genie Plus line was going ahead of them when they've been waiting longer. I kind of was looking at her and I'm like, bitch, you realize that Genie, it's like the Fast Plus system. Fast Passes and Genie Plus are the priority. The cast member even explained it to the Karen, but the Karen was so mad.
Hence why my evil laughter from a few seconds ago.
Oh, yeah. I'm
sorry.
This is why I always make sure when I go to theme parks, I try to treat the employees with respect, because they are actual people. But I'm sorry, but even with this 20% off Disney Genie Plus, which is still expensive, I'm still not gonna use it. Sorry, Disney. I don't want to spend extra money with a system I'm not gonna use if I keep going to your park.
It's too damn much. Bruh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much money.
Oh, wait until we get to time for the Believe Key then. The Believe Key, I think increased, for another $200. I can't remember what the original price of it was, but you can either pay $1,099 for the whole year or $91.59 per month. Honestly, I like that deal better than the monthly Inspire Key. because with the Believe you get 6 park reservations, you get 50% off of standard theme park parking at select lots, which cool. Like parking at Disney World, not Disney World, at Disneyland is $30. Paying only $15 is honestly not bad.
I remember the day when I visited prior to the Global Panini. They told us at the parking like, "Hey, yeah, in a few weeks' time, it's gonna raise up like $10," and me and my friends were like, "What?" But at the I think it was $20 at the time. So when we heard that it was gonna raise to 30, we were like, "No,
No, it was
it's
it
too
was
much."
no, it was like $25, I think, before the penny.
25, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember honestly. Of course, Believe gets 10% off of merch, food and beverage. They get the unlimited Disney Photo Pass along with the 20% off of Disney Genie Plus. Here's where things get interesting. I'm gonna scroll down to what I currently have if I want to keep it to the bare minimum. They made the Enchant Key, which was originally the third highest tier. I'm trying to rearrange. There we go. They originally had the Enchant Key. Originally, it was like the third highest tier. I think. I can't remember. But I remember I paid about $400 something for mine, so they raised it up another $200. If you want to pay for the whole year, that's $6.99, or monthly by $58.25. Here's the thing: that wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for this. 4 park reservations holds at a time, 10% off of merch, 10% off of food and beverage, and here's the new addition because for the Enchant Key currently, I don't get any discounts for parking. None. This time they added new 25% off of standard theme park parking, but this is only for the Toy Story parking lot.
Oh boy, isn't the Toy Story parking lot like the furthest one?
Yeah, and you have to Here's the thing I don't like about this. Because of this, the Toy Story parking lot closes at a certain time. I learned this from cast members when originally I didn't want to walk the giant trail for the trails when they weren't in service. So basically, what I did, I was like, I'll go to the Toy Story parking lot. I'll go early, and I get told from a cast member gratefully got here because we closed the lot entrance to the lot at 10 a.m. It probably has changed since then, but I got very lucky. But the downside of this parking lot is you park, you're still walking a further distance. There is no shade over your car or yourself.
That's very true.
Yes, you do get through security. Yes, you get to board on a bus and you're actually still get to be by the entrance, but you still have to walk to get to the entrance of both the parks. Probably maybe the same distance. And then, of course, the downside is you have to, when you want to end your day, you will have to wait for the bus to take you back to the parking lot. Like, I don't mind the discount for parking if it took us to a different theme park lot. Like, honestly, I think the Toy Story parking lot needs a big upgrade to have shade or something like that because that's kind of frustrating. Yes, Gabby, it is gross. And here's the thing. The Enchant Key does not get the unlimited Disney photo passes. Nope, it doesn't get that. Instead, you still get the 20% off Disney Genie Plus. Boo. And now we get to the new tier, which they claim it's new, but this is really the SoCal Magic Pass, where this is only available to SoCal residents with the certain zip code. They can either pay $4.49 for the whole year, or $37.42 for 12 months, like for each month. This is the most ridiculous one because you only get 2 park reservations at a time. You only get 10% off of merch and food and beverage. You do get discounts off of parking, but it's only for the Toy Story parking lot. And so that means it's basically I feel like it's Bob. You know, I'm taking everything. It's like Bob Chapek basically is saying we're gonna just have our locals be walking in the hot sun
because they're accustomed to that, right? Right. Oh god.
honestly, like, and the one that, like, the one downside is that I already heard, like, the horror stories from, like, the other day, when the renewals happened on the 18th, people were waiting, like, more hours, because they said there will be a queue system for people renewing, and multiple people were waiting. I had, my friend Dave, aka Doggins, he was waiting for a while, and the thing is, the one downside with the system, which, when I got my magic key, I waited about 8 hours, to do it, and basically, it was annoying. And then when I finally got it, I had to be signed in to my account, which didn't know about that. Oh, God. Hey, Juggalo. God. One of my hot castmates is in the chat. Hey. Yeah. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm stopwatch, it's my haunt nickname. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll probably talk about the Scary Farm stuff next, because there's a lot of new Scary Farm stuff we'll talk about. But this Disney news for all of the magic keys, honestly, it's making me tired whether or not I want to even renew mine. Because even then, they said there might be a small number of people that could renew or something. I don't know, honestly. But I just can't. I honestly don't know if I'm going to renew it or upgrade. I'm still debating, and I have time. I have about roughly a week or two until I can renew. I just don't know what to do in this situation. Because as much as I love Disney, I'm not happy how they're doing some of their things since Chapek has been the role. And then, of course, I know that people are saying, oh, what about Josh DiMaggio? He's the theme park guy. Yeah, I know he's the theme park guy, but he's kind of making off choices with the parks, too. But when Bob Iger said that his biggest regret is freaking Bob Chapek, you know something is wrong.
Yep.
Oh, man. But what you gotta do?
What gonna do when they come?
We'll get a fit. I'm going to the D23 Expo in like a couple weeks, so I'll hopefully get that theme park panel, figure out if there's going to be new stuff, because the one things I am annoyed about is, hold on, I thought something on Discord. I think the one thing I'm annoyed about is that they did, because of Chapek's own trying to save money issues, again, Bob Chapek, it's basically, he's like, you're going to get this, e-ticket attraction for Avengers Campus. Oh, no, you're not. Sorry, we're taking that away on a definite hiatus. What? And it's like, oh, what about this? Oh, no, we're taking that away. I'm sorry, what?
Why do you do this?
Because they want us to hurt.
It's kind of like that one, what was it, a 5K Star Wars drink that included like a visit to the Skywalker Ranch, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, and that's for the Disney Cruise Line. And honestly, that's just too much even for me.
It's insane. I told my mom about this, like, hey, you want to spend like $5,000 for like a hotel room in the theme of Star Wars, or better yet, just a drink that includes like a visit to the Skywalker Ranch? She just stared at me like, what? You want to spend that much? And I'm like, no, not me. That's the actual price. And she was like, bruh, I like me my Disney, but that, no, yeah, just no.
I like my Disney too, but it's kind of getting insane. And
it feels as if, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead first.
Oh, I just wanted to comment that it kind of feels as if the new administration behind the parks and such feels like it's gonna only cater to people who have money, aka rich folks, and it's like, no, it's supposed to be for everybody.
I know. But you know what we can move on to, Tifa? I put it on. I decided to just keep the same document open and try and showcase the images of the new mazes that were announced for Not Scary Farm. Which, oh yeah, before I talk about my thoughts, these are the thoughts and opinions of someone who works for Not Scary Farm. But these are my own opinions. They don't associate with Not Scary Farm themselves or Cedar Fair property, all that jazz and all that. Anyway. I got
Hey, Hazel.
Honestly, I was not expecting you to do it like that, but yes, I am back for Knott's Scary Farm. No, I'm not going to talk where I am going to be because, again, Knott's could be watching this maybe. I don't know. I don't know what Knott's does in their time. But then again, they just, we're going to talk about the one thing they did yesterday, but we're going to talk about their new mazes, such as, this was announced last week, Bloodline. I think 1812. It's their it's not their zombie, it's their vampire shoot 'em up maze. And
Ooh.
here's the thing. I would love the concept, the way the trailer was looking, but when they showcased a shooting weapon, I'm like, oh no, not this again. Why this again? I don't like this. Because originally
Casey
for
doesn't like this.
no, here's the thing. I did try one of their shooting mazes out back when I know it was 2019. They had the zombie maze, which was the same concept. It's a shoot 'em up zombie maze where you're shooting at zombies, but I didn't like it. The fake like gun was heavy and we were being like rushed. It was not fun. I know I died because it was so quick. Honestly, Gabby, as you say, I like the premise too. I don't like that it's a shooting game.
So, question, since I never went to these kind of like events myself,
Yes?
I don't go to Knott's. I think I only visited Knott's like what, twice in my life. But anyway,
We're fixing. Well, we're fixing that when you're here for the wedding.
Yeah. My question is this: so it's kind of like a laser tag type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically,
okay. I like me my laser tag.
Yeah, basically the mechanisms were put on the zombies, and I think in this case they're going to be put on the vampires. Here's the thing that people are trying to say. They're like, oh, it's probably going to be where Mystery Lodge is because last year Mystery Lodge had Invitation to Terror, which was a show. But I'm going to talk about that show in a bit. But originally, the zombie shoot 'em up maze was there, and people are thinking that it could be there, and I'm like, maybe it could be there, maybe it could be where Paranormal used to be last year. So yeah, Gabby, first time I went to Scary Farm was in 2017 with my ex. He did the zombie shooting maze, and he didn't like it. Yeah, I don't think like people are gonna like people. I love the Bloodline thing, but I wish it wasn't a shooting game. No, you're shooting at the actors, but here's the thing. I already know what's going to happen with this one. What's going to happen for the scare actors is that they're going to be hit with these fake laser guns. A lot. They're going to accidentally get hit a lot. And, I mean, that's what I'm guessing. I feel like that's going to be what's going to be happening.
Like hitting them in the face?
Yeah, because you're giving a guest an object.
Oh no, they're gonna think like, hey, I'll be able to live out like my fantasy, like I'm in a freaking zombie apocalypse. No.
Yeah, but no, they're gonna accidentally hit the actors a lot. I feel like security's gonna be over at their area a lot, depending on where they're gonna be. Now this one, however, the Grimoire. I am freaking excited for the Grimoire. This was the last thing that they showed for the maze announcements. Yeah, shooting stuff with live actresses, it is a bad combo. I don't know why they're bringing it back. But I'm more in for the Grimoire. And I mentioned Invitation to Terror earlier. It's because in Invitation to Terror, it was actually located across from Origins, Curse of Calico, which was my maze last year. And the newest addition in that maze, which actually, I realized I still have my Clip Studio Paint when I did Sarah Marshall pick a while back. I actually can zoom in a bit on here. The newest thing that they added was this spell book to the maze. I actually took good pictures of it because I was in that maze, so I got good reference photos. And
Nice.
they used that same book in Invitation to Terror, which was set in Calico during the 1980s, where this 80s tech Mongol finds the book and is just using it to try and summon evil spirits. He had sacrificed his daughter, and the daughter in the evil spirits took their revenge on him. And I was excited. I thought it was like, I didn't really see the show because I wasn't able to. And I did see, I'm friends with one of the actors from that show on Instagram. And I was seeing the close-ups of the book. I'm like, oh my god, that's the same book, that's his origins. And he tells me, wait, like, he accidentally did it as a DM. He's like, wait till you see that next year. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I sent it as a DM, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh no, you're fine, you're good. I'm okay with exploring the lore. I then see the book appear in the last trailer. I'm geeking out. I am geeking out. It's Sarah Marshall's spell book. And I'm geeking out like crazy as I'm watching this trailer and just seeing that they're saying like it's like tales and stuff brought back to life, but no, that's freaking Sarah Marshall's spell book. And so, if that's not across from Mystery Lodge and it's being put where paranormal is, I'm going to be annoyed because this feels like a continuation of not only Invitation to Terror, but a continuation of Origins for the future. Because in the trailer, it showed that this book influenced people into madness over the course of a time frame. And honestly, one of my friends is in that trailer. He was in the military scene, so, which I didn't know was him because the helmet was on over his eyes. But I am so freaking excited for the Grimoire. I freaking am excited. Yeah, no, Gabby, this is on my. I'm making sure I have a day off for Scary Farm this year. I'm making sure I see this maze. I feel like Grimoire is going to be the top maze for this. Hello there, Darius, Elam. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Not Scary Farm right now with their news, but I'm freaking excited for the Grimoire. I cannot wait, and hopefully this year. I know this year I'm definitely going to see Mesmer because Mesmer was the new maze for last year, the only new maze from not last year, and I've seen only footage of it, and it looked so trippy, so freaking cool. I'm excited for the Grimoire, in full honesty. Like, you cannot tell me you look at this, and you look between the Bloodline one, and you look at this, like, do you know, Gabby, do you know if they're selling frog legs again this year? I don't know, Gabby. I honestly won't know until everyone else does. Because I only know about what haunts some haunt things for this year. I only know what's happening with my maze. I only know makeup time, stuff like that. That's all I know. I don't know about anyone else's mazes. I don't know what food's happening. I don't know what merch is. I know the only other things new this year will be a special tour for the maze for the event. Like, Tifa, this is the one thing that's exciting because they did this at Howling Horror Nights in Orlando. Is they're having a Behind the Fog, an actual guided tour to see behind the scenes of the mazes during the day.
Nice.
It's the same thing that you do at Howling Horror Nights, so I'm happy Knott's is doing that. They're having tour guides, they're having them go through mazes, and then I think that's separate from actual Scary Farm mission. But honestly, it is incredible that they're doing something like that. And like, you can get like Scary Farm tickets now, but I cannot wait for this year's Scary Farm, especially since the one thing neat that I'm also happy for, the chaperone policy is in effect for this whole event. For those who don't know, over the summer, because of some stupid teenagers that have been happening over the years, because people think they can drop their kids off with their season pass to go into Knott's or any other theme park, because there was a part where they basically caused fighting. The Knott's has implemented a chaperone policy that started back last month in July. That originally was Friday and Saturdays. But the first day was doing so well that they added Sundays. And they made an announcement where they're going to continue that into Scary Farm. So from Friday to Sunday, all teenagers have to have that are under the age of 17 have to have a chaperone that's over the age of 21. honestly,
But Casey, how can the Karens let their kids be free and wild and let other people take care of them instead of herself or themselves?
I will eat the children. I kid you. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be as a haunt actor. I'm going to be more safe, mainly because for because like the only day that we're gonna have kids running around will be on the Thursday for the event. Which here's the thing, Tifa. I have haunt stories about like the kids. Like not
Children.
a lot of them weren't like. A lot of them were like basically doing that. Oh, you're not scary. Oh, can you scare? Like pointing like scare my friend, and I would,
the triple dog dare you thing.
yeah,
Oh, God.
and they would be like pointing like scare. I get adults go with, like scare. Here's the thing that made me annoyed with children. During this time on TikTok, the sound "Mommy sorry" was trending, and they were doing this to me.
Oh no.
And the one thing that made me annoyed was during this time, I just finally made my full engagement with my fiance. Cool, all that. I only got hit on once by a little kid, and this was creepy. There was a moment where the line had stopped, and I'm in the first room of Origins, and I'm standing on top of the windowsill because that's the safest place when it gets too crowded for me. And these young boys who are clearly like 13 or so.
Oh God.
They look at me. I'm just staring at them because I can't scare them because like they're just looking at me. I have to do my good scare. This kid pulls out his phone and has it on adding my phone number on it. Wants me to add my phone number into it.
Oh God.
Just because
audacity.
Here's the thing. Like I hate that I don't have my haunt mask with me, but basically, chat. Last year, because of COVID protocols, my character had a face mask on, so you could only see my eyes, and my eyes are very expressive as it is right now. So basically with the face mask on, I'm made to look like I'm like older, like younger. Because I have young facials, so it was annoying. Yeah. We're gonna quickly read the chat. We got when I was in Knots in June, there was a huge fight near the end of the day, and there were so many teachers rushing to the gate. Yeah, that's why the chaperone policy is in place. Darius, Jeebus Crest, Gabby, teenagers are effing weirdos. Yes, they are. And Darius, that is creepy in the wrong way. Yeah.
Again, the audacity of these children.
This is why I learned late towards the end of my run. I made my character a cannibal because a fun little story. On the second to last day for Halloween, I was getting to the point where I was like a little tired, but also I was just like it's like the last week. I'm gonna have more go crazy with my character. This woman brings in a clear tub of chicken fingers. I don't even know where she got the clear container from because Knott's doesn't really have those. They're more like the disposable trays. And so as the line's slowing, I look at her, I'm like, what is that? And she's like, oh, that is chicken fingers. And I'm like, is it also made of people? And she says, no. I point to her child. Can I have the chicken fingers and your child? And
oh my God.
I got a chuckle from her, but honestly, I was just like, yeah, no. My character's becoming cannibalistic for the last days. I ran with it.
Amazing. Oh my God.
I mean, my character is supposed to be, for last year, was supposed to be taken over by the madness because of Sarah Marshall's curse, so it worked. Well, honestly, that's creepy in the wrong way should be on a t-shirt. Yeah, I wouldn't make it, but it would be an interesting shirt. But
seriously, if I were a kid and you told me that as I was a child, I would be completely and utterly terrified. Maybe my mom would have had a chuckle. Because she also has like a dark sense of humor every now and then.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God. Like I mean, when I was little, my mom tried to get me to the Snow White's, what was it, Dark Adventure?
Scary Adventures.
Scary Adventure, thank you, from Disneyland. And me having too much of a wild imagination, I thought that the Wicked Witch, aka the evil queen, was gonna get me because there's this like pillar where you can see downwards and you see the spell book, right?
Mm-hmm.
You sometimes hear the voice of the evil queen, and I thought that she was gonna pop out of nowhere and get me, and I was like, no, I don't want to go in. And my mom trying to get me inside just to ride the ride that she was literally, she tells me this, she was pissing her pants in laughter.
My God.
And I was like, no, the witch is gonna get me. And she's trying to get me in, but laughing her ass off.
I mean, I was scared of Haunted Mansion until I was 8 because I watched the Disneyland Showtime special with the Osmond brothers, and I actually thought the ghosts were real.
No.
I will review that special in the future, but the one thing before we move on to Halloween Horror Nights, the one thing to talk about Scary Farm for this is special news they updated yesterday because I had to do this. Because they had us update social media stuff. Meaning, here's the big thing if you're not on Instagram like I am. Apparently, with new updated rules, you can no longer have an official profile of your haunt character. Because for my fiance Rosen, he said this is because of a liability for knots. He don't want to be sued for anything. But here's the downside of it. I'm friends with a lot of these haunt actors, and they have these profiles just for fun, just to showcase photos done for photographers that take pictures of them or video from other guests. But also, this is how kind of a little bit of way how I got into Scary Farm. I got into it because of from just Scar's Randomland videos. I've always wanted to go to Scary Farm because of that. I never knew Scary Farm was a thing until his videos. But when I learned later, I think right before COVID, I found out about some of the haunt actors had their own Instagram profiles, and I thought this is so cool. I followed a few. More came during last year. I was following them. I see them at haunt conventions. It's so much fun. But when they say you can't have a personal account like that shows like pictures or stuff behind the scenes or even TikTok videos.
Oh.
And I kind of went, well, there went some of my backlog from last year I can't post until the event is over. Because I still had backlog from last year of a couple videos of my haunt character that I never got to post because I was lazy. I kept forgetting and I was just lazy. I couldn't think of new titles. But here's the downside of that is people are losing some are turning them into fan parody accounts to be safe, to hide away. Some are deleting their accounts altogether and directing people to follow their official Instagram profiles. Profiles. I think Knott's is doing like a disservice because I had a few people I followed our photographers say they discovered Not Scary Farm because of these haunt profiles on Instagram. And I don't like it either. It's terrible, especially for some that only have those Instagrams. And it also sucks because here, Not Scary Farm has official TikTok that they made last year, but there's not much videos that they did on it. Here's the one funny thing. I'm hoping that she still has it on her TikTok. Is one of the haunt actors from last year, her from in the Scare Zone of Boardwalk. Her haunt character from that is Bobbins. She's a clown. And she's has sewn a sewing pattern on her. She's adorable. The haunt actress who plays her, she's wonderful. She's a very sweet person. She's even a cosplayer too. There's a famous video from her, not Scary Farm TikTok, not their Instagram, her TikTok personally, that made her an icon of that zone next to a few other clowns, of her actually walking next to guests, being nice and sweet, asking what is the guest eating, what treat is it, and they go candy, and then she gets so excited, interested, she's like, what kind of candy? And they said peach treats, and she does like the fake throw up noise, like because Bobbins hates peach treats.
Aw, I
her,
like peach rings.
that video had over, last I looked at it, it had over 3.5 million views on TikTok. That's from her personal account. And so
it's free promotion. It's free promo, dude. It's
so she kept posting. A lot of people actually want to see Bobbins because of TikTok, along with like Lolly Loopsy from the Scary Farm official TikTok, which I followed. That another hot actor from TikTok. I actually met her like a person. Basically, she has this giant lollipop that has two little googly eyes on it with little fangs, and because of the famous TikTok sound, like, I'm trying to remember how to say it. Like, what do you think, Wackus Bunkus? Kill him. Ooh, you naughty Wackus Bunkus. She named her lollipop Wackus Bunkus because of that sound. Because like, honestly, it would. Because like she became like another face for Carnival, and I will say behind the scenes for our Haunt Awards, Carnival won the best scare zone last year, which made a lot of sense. Because the one thing for people who don't know, because originally there was Queen Mary Dark Harbor, and because they're no longer doing Queen Mary Dark Harbor last year, and this year they're turning it into Shacktoberfest.
Oh God.
It's for family and friends. For Halloween, made by Shaq. Everything is Shackified.
Lordy.
Honestly, it seems harmless, and it's probably a way for kids to introduce to Halloween. It's not Halloween Horror Nights or Scary Farm, so make of it what you will. But honestly,
a softer version for the kids.
But no, a lot of people from Queen Mary Dark Harbor actually came to do Scary Farm last year. I had a haunt actor of mine, who. He was a cast a Undertaker, and he was very nice. But in a split second, he would quickly get into the character. And the one time I worked with him in my maze is that Cassie's judge had gotten sick, and he couldn't do he had a cold. He couldn't do the restaurant run. So the caretaker fills in for the judge, and so when I go to switch with my counterpart, which was a very tall, lanky cowboy, I go into the room. I see the caretaker crawling on the floor and just doing these feats, and I kind of look at them while I have my mask on. I'm looking at him like, what? I was like, I'm in shock, but it works for my character because I wasn't expecting it at all.
Wow.
We're gonna quickly look at the chat. Gabby, that sounds like my sister. Yeah. For Bobbins. Darius, I have a character with a tree in his head and trees for hands.
Gets the hint.
You sound like you did a Hollow or a Punky Deer last year. Also, it's not Shocktober, it's Shacktober, made by Shaq.
God. He's no longer a genie.
God damn you!
Hey, Rosen.
Tiffany says hi.
Hang on, I'll be in the call in a minute.
Yeah, but I'm sad with the Scary Farm media stuff. I feel like it's gonna hurt because here's the thing, because they're doing this, they need to step on their PR, their media game. They need to make more TikToks. They should have more backlog leading up to Scary Farm to have their TikTok reinvented, because they didn't do that at all. They should have made more TikToks, more media stuff. That's what they should do if they want to be able to do more of this event, like showcase more to have people come for this event.
Well, I say this as someone not involved with any corporations. Corporations are always run by idiots.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Rosen.
Hi, by the way.
Yeah, Gabby has put in the chat in the right time. A wild Rosen appears.
A fighting type, do not die. Sorry, I had to mix in a little bit of Catherine in there for some reason.
We know I'm fighting dark type.
Wait a minute. My brain just went into Pokemon mode. The little panda Pokemon is
Pancham.
fighting. Yes.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, actually.
All right, I need a good image for what we're going to talk about next, because we're talking about theme park stuff. I know that I know I should probably go on to the next news for Knott's, is that they're reinventing Fiesta Village, and they're doing a new version of Montezuma where it's going to have a different style of launching where you can either launch backwards or forwards. It's random every time you go, which is not bad. But
Montezuma. Huh.
honestly, I think
Say the full title.
Montezuma?
Oh, is it? I thought they changed it. I didn't know they changed it from the bad thing.
Which bad thing?
The Revenge.
Oh yeah, they changed the name of it. Let me quickly look at that. Well, right now, Knott's Berry Farm.
Wait, was it called The Revenge of Montezuma?
Montezuma's Revenge. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, La Venganza de Montezuma.
You know what that is, right, Casey?
Yeah. Let me do a quick look.
Okay, Darius says, still Shack. It's Shacktoberfest. Sounds like a shocking good time. Also, to clarify, the Treeman, aka Terry Treehead, oh, nice, is an OC based on a game, Grumps quote, sorry to disappoint.
Oh, it's all good.
You can't say Treeman like that.
It's kind of like Gridman.
No, I get
that.
with Gridman. By the way, check out the podcast that I run that Tifa's on, Randome, the show that discusses anime randomly.
Are you plugging on my stream?
We are literally referencing the podcast, so yes.
I hate you.
And you were on the podcast last night, by the way.
Only for a split second.
Point is, check out the podcast on twitch.tv/Rosen_Thorn. But unlike with Gridman, you can't say Treeman because it sounds like semen.
Oh no. Come on. Nick.
Good night, everybody. Okay. But I'm quickly. We're gonna talk about this for one tiny second. But I posted a picture in the stream. Basically, the Montezuma is now being renamed Montezuma, the Forbidden Fortress.
I kind of love that.
Funny thing, since you mentioned that it was originally called Montezuma's Revenge, I looked up Montezuma thinking, isn't that Moctezuma? And it seems that Montezuma II, also spelled Moctezuma, as how I originally thought it was, the 9th Emperor of Mexico, Aztec, of course, famous for his dramatic confrontation with a Spanish conquistador, Hernan Cortés. And I'm like, revenge against the Spaniards. I like it.
Tifa, you know what that means, right?
All right.
You get the vengeance.
Tifa.
Okay. Quickly. Gabby is getting chores and stuff done. Good to see you. It's nice to see you, Gabby. Bye. Also, don't worry. The rest of the stream will be up. So, we're going to talk about.
Yeah, the VOD's always up.
Yeah.
You realize again, Instagram, not Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I said the VOD's always up.
Yeah.
Before we continue, care to explain, Rosen? Sorry, maybe I'm missing something.
Okay, Montezuma's Revenge in America because America can't help being racist.
Yeah. Oh no.
Is a colloquial. Hey, it is. You know why they always say don't drink the water if you're not living in Mexico? That's the result of that is what Montezuma's Revenge is.
Oh, you son of a!
I didn't name it. That's some shit from
hearing about this, by the way.
Give me a second.
Oh, so Tifa, I feel a little bad about misleading you about the thing.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Okay, because we were talking with the others, we're like, that is fucking evil.
Yeah, because again, this is the first time I'm hearing about this, so that's why I had not prior knowledge.
I'm not talking about the revenge thing. I'm talking about the thing I think.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch episode 7 as Casey's setting up?
Not yet.
It's good. Go ahead.
Okay. Since they both have already talked about their updates on things, we're going to talk about Howling Horror Nights.
Yeah, this is your stream. You can interrupt us at any time.
Yeah, but no, we're going to talk about this year's Howling Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood with their tagline, Never Go Alone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Honestly, I actually re-looking at their haunted houses for this year. I'm actually happy that they have 3 original houses. Because last year they only had 1, which was Pandora's Box, which they brought back from 2019, which I went through, and honestly, I think Pandora's Box last year was better than 2019. But I got a list of the mazes because I can't take the pictures of what they are, so we're gonna go from the bottom and make our way up because we're talking about original stuff. So I'm excited, and also because I missed
Casey,
out. Huh?
Can you link this for us?
Oops.
Whoopsie doodle.
I'm not. Can you? I'm gonna put it in the mute chat in our Discord server. There you go.
Thank you.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about the first. We're gonna go to the bottom. We're gonna talk about the new one of the first original mazes, which I originally wanted to see this panel at Midsummer Scream. I got there an hour before the panel was supposed to start. The line was so long just to wait to get in that it was almost about to go down the stairs on the second floor of this convention center. And I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm not gonna be able to see it. Shit. And I'm grateful I didn't wait in there because they were supposed to provide like free water from the convention center. Itself was supposed to provide free water. They didn't do that. We couldn't even bring water into bring our own hydro flask into the event. Everyone was being dehydrated. So
That feels illegal.
yeah, no, it's problems of the convention center itself, not the con.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be fixed next year. But we're going to talk about where I saw concept art of this, and I know our friend Haley, aka Trickster Bell, she made a whole thread on her Twitter of what she wants from not only this maze, but for a concept she was doing of her own mazes for Universal. The first one is Universal Horror Hotel. Welcome to the Hotel from Hell. It is a 1920s Hollywood hotel. Once the hunting ground of its famous serial killer owner has been turned into a modern-day haunted hotel. Now he's back from the dead. Your first stay will be your last. Oh, okay, just reading that sounds so freaking cool.
I should have brought my gun.
Oh.
You should get that reference, Casey.
Yeah.
Do you?
I think so.
The Hotel Hell theme.
Oh. Sorry.
Like, you're the one who showed me that show.
Yeah. But no,
Anyway.
Honestly, I am excited for this one. The concept art looks amazing. I am a sucker for original houses because my first Halloween Horror Nights was in Orlando, and they have half original houses and half.
Speaking of hell,
half IP. So
that's nothing for.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. We're not talking about politics on here.
What? I meant the weather.
Yeah. Okay.
I meant Florida. Florida weather's hell.
Yeah, but this one, honestly, this is the Universal Horror Hotel is only on this side of the coast. It is, honestly, I'm excited we get something like this. I cannot wait. The one maze that's going to be shared on both coasts will be Scarecrow the Reaping. Fear is about to be sown. At an abandoned Depression-era farm, vengeance takes root. The Scarecrows are avenging the ravaged land. And this all-new haunted house, the only harvest that will be reaped is your Scream Squad.
I've got something for this.
Yes?
It's about a scarecrow, right?
Yeah.
I'll take your entrails and throw them over there, and I'll take your pancreas and throw it over there.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
This is what I'm here for.
I need to watch Wizard of Oz again. It's been a while.
Watch the riff tracks. It's a great one.
Yeah. But for Scarecrow the Reaping, it sounds interesting. I like that it's the Depression era for farm, makes sense. It's one of the few mazes that are on original mazes that are on both coasts, so that makes him very exciting. The next one, where everyone had already guessed this was going to happen because they had a facade that was very reminiscent facade of this. It's
Don't.
Huh?
I was gonna say that. Don't worry, Casey. I also thought it was pronounced as facade for the longest time.
Wow.
Same, mainly from the moving Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, this maze is Lorena.
Nope. It's not La Laura.
Tiff, you're the expert. Can
You
you
wanna
say
take
it,
this one or-
please?
How is it spelled?
It's Tifa. It's La Llorona.
Yeah, I was trying to be sure just in case if it was something else, but yes, it's La Llorona.
Yeah.
Lorena?
No.
I'm back.
When there's two L's like next to each other, it's a Y sound.
Yeah, it's like a j, like a La Llorona.
La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Yes, there you go.
Think of the song from Coco.
Okay.
Or the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Curse of La Llorona is trash, and it's awful.
I know, but it's how Americans would know it.
Well, here's the thing. There's now a maze for that, Tifa. It's La Llorona, the weeping woman. When La Llorona weeps, you'll scream. You and your scream squad remember the tale of the woman who drowned her children and then herself. Once a childhood fable, she's back to terrify once again. This is no nightmare. This is La Llorona.
My question is, how is La Llorona going all the way to the USA when she is a Mexican folktale?
Look.
Well, I've seen pictures of her of the facade of being put on the upper lot of Universal, so it's like gotta be one of the original mages that'll be in the upper part of there. So. Next up, this is a returner. I believe they did this in 2019, if I remember correctly. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is returning as a maze again this year.
Yay! Killer Clowns
from Outer Space. You'll be screaming, but not with laughter. There's nothing funny about these killer clowns who are back to make gooey, out-of-this-world snacks out of you and your Scream Squad. If there's ever a reason people are afraid of clowns, this is it.
Tifa, have you seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No, but I know about how infamous it is, and not to mention...
I would say it's just a really good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's like one of those B movies, and I've seen like plenty of the like clips and how the clowns are designed, and I'm like, wow.
It's an 80s tribute to 50s B movies. It's a tough one. Also, ironically enough, our friend Emmett, who is terrified of clowns, loves Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me neither.
But the next up on the list is one I'm excited.
Wait.
Huh?
I want to bring this up because it's relevant. In our Discord in the Toy Channel, you'll find some figures they just announced for Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh yeah.
Neat. Basically, the next one on the lot, I'm excited for this because they did well with the Bride of Frankenstein maze last year. That was my favorite maze last year. We're getting Universal Monsters back. Legends collide. It's the Wolfman versus Dracula versus the Mummy. If you thought one Universal monster was scary, how about 3? Summon your Scream Squad because you're about to get caught between the Wolfman, Dracula, and the Mummy together for the first time. For this one, basically the story of this maze is that all 3 of these creatures are cursed, and they learn that there's an amulet that can actually help one of them rid their curse. And so all 3 of them are fighting each other to be rid of their curse. And
werewolves bar mitzvah, spooky, scary.
But here's the one thing that does make me a bit annoyed with this maze in particular, though, is that this maze will also be in Florida, but at the Midsummer Scream panel, they have announced that this will be split. The story will be split into 2 parts. The beginning will be in Universal Studios Holiday Horror Nights in Florida, and then part 2 of the story will be in Hollywood. Meaning the only way to know the complete story is to experience both mazes on both sides of the coast. For me, that's going to be physically impossible, so I'm fortunately going to have to watch the footage for part 1 of the maze online when it hits. And then experience part 2 of the maze in person. It's a cool idea, it's just they should have thought of it a little bit better.
Yeah, because...
Oh, they thought of it plenty. They thought we can wring extra money out of people.
That's true.
Yeah. But the one thing neat is that they have Slash returning to do the music, which honestly I've been liking the music that Slash has been doing for this maze since the first one.
I mean, he's Slash. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Slash. Wow, wow. I know it's not the same one, but I'm making a joke.
Slash. Savior of the Metalverse.
No Nightmare? Then how's the stream still there? Still here? What?
In the clowns thing, or this is no nightmare.
God damn it. I'm just now catching up with the chat. Darius, I love clowns. Yeah, clowns are good, but they're good when they're scary.
I like. Sorry, yeah.
You got you got cut off anyway on my end, so.
Yeah,
I like
here.
turtles.
All right, next one. We got the return of the horrors of Blumhouse.
The horrors of Blumhouse, awesome.
The horrors.
I know. Look,
Sorry.
Look, I'm friends with a person who does a podcast called Horrors for Horror. I have to make that joke at least once.
That's why I'm laughing.
Twice the screams, twice the terror. Get ready for a blood-curdling new double feature of Blumhouse horror as your Scream Squad faces the ruthless serial killer and Freaky and an evil kidnapper in the relentlessly terrifying The Black Phone. Honestly, the way that the art looks for this one, like, I think it'll, like, I wonder if, oh, that's better. I now know I can do this. Give me a second. Yeah. Apparently, the image is big when I click on it.
Woo!
There we go. Honestly, this maze, I've read, Freaky came out right before COVID hit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm surprised it's now getting traction because of this maze. The Black Phone, it got announced as part of the maze right as the film came out. And the Black Phone was supposed to be released, I think in 2020 or 21, but it got pushed because of COVID.
Yeah, I remember it got like promotion before the global panini, and then it's like.
I hate Blumhouse.
Too bad. They make some good horror movies.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I hate Jason Blum in particular. He seems like just a gigantic piece of shit. Also, They/Them was disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we're not talking about that movie. We're not going to talk about that.
It was them, is all I'm saying.
All right. Next up, we have, like, I know they're trying to milk Halloween out as much as possible because the final film's coming out this year, but we have Halloween. His beginning is your end. Silent, merciless, relentless. There's nobody like Michael Myers, and if your Scream Squad is ready this year, you could gather together and face the terror of Halloween from the very beginning. It's the first movie.
That's a long title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's Halloween. Of course they're gonna do it. Like, why wouldn't they?
No, because I know that back during last year they did the fourth movie, and then during 2019 I think they did one of the other movies, or they did House of a Thousand Corpses. I can't remember which one.
How much cocaine is it gonna take for them to do Halloween Resurrection just for a laugh?
Never.
This joke.
They don't want to remember that movie.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but Busta Rhymes would totally do it.
Let's see. Darius says, the horrors of Blumhouse. What's in there? Rejected FNAF movies?
Oh, it's not rejected anymore.
Oh, no. Jim Henson's back. There is a picture from Jim Henson Creature Shop where they actually have a little model of Freddy a little Freddy figure being made.
No, there's footage. Yeah, there's footage more than just a picture.
Oh, yeah. I want to see the footage. Like, I'm not gonna give money to that because reasons. And I'm just curious.
That's the exact thing I was gonna say.
Yeah. All right. Next up, I'm gonna set this one because I need to really see one of these movies this week. We got the Terror Tram is returning again, which I freaking love. This time, the Terror Tram ventures into the mind of Jordan Peele. Terror Tram is back and taking a disturbing new turn, ending with a walkthrough visit into the world of Jordan Peele's films Us and Nope. Honestly,
Us terrifies me.
Us is terrifying. Nope, I've heard great things about it, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense for them to do the Terror Tram centered around this because they just released the new set piece that's now permanently part of the Universal Tram Tour of the Nope set.
Wow.
So
from the mind of Oscar winner Le Carpatron Duke Marriott.
But
if you've not seen the amazing East West Bowl sketches from Key and Peele, do so. They're incredible.
Yeah, but basically, I saw footage of what it was when they were doing the promotional, having a lot of influencers come out to the area. Honestly, it looked cool, and then saw part of the tram footage. Honestly, I hope that we do get. I feel like I really hope we do get to walk on that set because honestly, it's going to feel immersed. It's going to be so amazing, and I honestly,
Immersive.
immersive.
You feel immersed. The idea. Anyway.
Stop. No, but
What do you mean stop?
But basically,
Go on.
basically, I'm excited for the Terror Tram. I was disappointed in it last year when it was The Purge because honestly, I think The Purge is become overrated. And
I would say oversaturated.
yeah, it's overrated, oversaturated. Honestly, I'm happy that we're getting this because it feels like it's going to be a lot interesting and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I honestly cannot wait. I hope I might try and maybe for that day get the early admissions so that way I can actually go on the transport to see what it looks like and then like hours later go on it at night. I feel like that's what I want to plan to do. But the final one where people are still talking about this one in particular a lot. And I can understand why. Because it's The Weekend After Hours Nightmare. No,
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weekend.
it's music to your fears. You love his music, but can you survive his mind? The Weekend is about to stalk your squad through this haunted house, a surreal living nightmare from his after hours videos. His nightmare is now yours. But I'm the nightmare.
Look, here's what I'm gonna say about this. It's cool that this is happening, but I swear to God, if there's any scandal with him, that press release is going to bite him in the ass.
That is very true, but go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
No, Tifa.
Me neither. No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
but
neither.
but basically, they're based off his new album's music videos of After Hours. Honestly, I haven't listened to the songs. They're probably gonna be blasting some of the songs in the maze, but the way that they showed the trailer for this, without me seeing any of his music videos, they looked very creepy, very terrifying, and honestly, it works. This is like the first in a long time we've had a musician-centered haunted house.
It's close to midnight.
Well, no, Michael Jackson's never had a haunted house.
I wonder why.
I know that. I know that. I'm trying to think. I know that. Maybe Slash. I'm trying to think what other. There was a musician's.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie. Well, Rob Zombie. Yeah, it's Rob Zombie.
Yeah, that's the obvious one.
Darius, I wanted to mention this earlier, but a certain Hills told me to come here. Not really. Certain Hills.
I'm assuming it's a reference.
That is a reference I do not get. It's all good. But honestly, with the Weekend Maze, it looks looks like it's gonna be a lot of entertaining. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But really thinking which maze is gonna have the longest line, it could be the Weekend one, and it could be the Halloween one. I feel like Halloween might have a long maze because it's there. But I also feel like Killer Clowns is gonna have the longest maze because their maze was very good the first year, and the way I've seen the pictures of it, they're actually expanding on the giant clown tent, and I feel like all the mazes are going to be in the clown tent this year. So I'm honestly am excited for this one, and I'm gonna see. We'll see how it goes from here.
I mean, you know me. I don't. This is not my thing. But just aesthetically, it looks pretty fine. I got no.
Oh, Dubious. Oh, you came because of Dubious, right?
Aaron. Yeah.
Aaron
okay.
Server.
Oh.
Yeah, I posted on Aaron Server. Well, congrats on joining in on this.
Congrats is an interesting word.
I try.
Fair enough. Anyway, what's the next topic?
Well, we talked about a lot of the theme park news about we talked about the Magic Keys. We talked about Knott's with Scary Farm. We even talked about the social media stuff. We also talked about bit about Berry Farm, and we also talked about Howling Hornets. Honestly, I'm trying to think about any other theme park news that happened this week to talk about before we wrap it up.
Hmm. I got nothing.
Oh, wait. I know the most recent that they announced today was they announced all the treats for Disney Princess Week starting tomorrow, where they're gonna have like all Disney theme parks have some special treats exclusive inspired by the Disney princesses, which cool in theory. Why does Disney World get all of them and Disneyland only gets a few trinkets?
I don't know.
Why do they do anything?
Because Disney, honestly, the Disney princess merch, like logos and stuff, are actually having the Disney princesses be happy for once. And oh, he mentioned Aaron mentioned my stream. Oh,
Yeah, Aaron flat out said he was going to send people here. There's no raid function on YouTube, but he did what he could.
That's very true. I honestly, I haven't had a chance to watch his VODs. But let me put in a Disney princess friends. I'm trying to find like the most latest in the campaign of their artwork. Let's see. Oh my god, it's not gonna show it to me. Nope. Ah, I hate that it's just the Disney. Let me see if it happens if I type in Ultimate, because apparently it started with the Ultimate Disney Princess designs.
Ultimates and designs, you say?
Found it! I found one!
Damn it.
Too bad. I found one, and the one thing neat, they're incorporating this to some of the merch that I know that they sell for Box Lunch, but I'm showing it to the stream. This right here is what is making me freaking happy.
Can't see it.
Too bad. Basically, for those in the chat, like for Rosen, it's basically, like the princesses aren't stiff. They're not just standing there. They're actually acknowledging each other. They're hanging out. They're talking. Honestly, this was the merch design, like images and merch I've wanted to see from them interact for a long time. The only time we ever got to see them interact with each other was in the Kingdom Hearts games, and also Ralph Breaks the Internet, which those were the only best parts in the movie. That was the only best parts in the movie.
Agree.
The only best parts, huh?
Yeah, I'm being completely honest.
Good.
The only good parts in Ralph Breaks the Internet were the Disney princess scenes. That's it.
See that more? Yeah, that I get that. Yeah.
And this image, this is so cute because like they're actually interacting, they're acknowledging each other. There's other images where they're hugging, they're having tea, they're reading books. This is what I've been loving since they started doing the Ultimate Disney Princess line. And this is just amazing. I freaking love it. And they even incorporated this into some of their latest merch. Box Lunch is a great example. They had some great glasses that I wanted to buy because the princesses are more lively on the designs. They look more expressive. It's not the same face every time. And it's showing them having more for their characters, and I freaking love that. So,
Hence why we both love the Amy Meverson comics where it's the princesses just hanging out.
I've seen those, yes.
Yeah, and I just remembered what it was announced for Disney. Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon just got announced yesterday that she will be part of the Disney Princess lineup.
Neat.
Which I can't say about her because I've never seen Raya and the Last Dragon. Honestly, it's...
I got disappointed that it wasn't a remake of The Last Dragon.
I am the last one.
Nope, that's Dragonheart.
Yeah, that's Dragonheart. Sorry.
Last Dragon is a kung fu movie by Motown Records.
But the only thing I've heard about Raya and the Last Dragon is that there was like, I think part of the story just feels like a bit complicated. But that's the only thing I've heard. I have a small backlog of new movies I need to really watch that also are still sitting on the shelf, including Sonic 2 and Doctor Strange and also other ones. So
I basically have almost all of the Marvel movies from Phase 4 that I need to watch, excluding Spider-Man because that's my precious baby boy.
that's surprisingly enough, that's the one movie that's not on Disney Plus.
Rights issues.
Rights issues.
Because Sony.
They're a bitch.
Because Sony is a bitch. But in honesty, with Raya, good for her. She gets to be a Disney princess. And though I know a lot of people were thinking, why does Mirabelle get to be? Give her time. Mirabelle will be probably be announced as part of the princess lineup, probably at D23 Expo. Who knows? Again, I'm literally going to it in a couple weeks.
And not to mention Encanto is really, really good.
It is very good. Darius, when are they finally gonna make more Kyla Princess? I know that manga. I don't think they will, cause like that's like a separate like property that makes it. And I know they completed Kyla's story anyway. It would be nice for them to maybe make revised like editions, cause they keep always making like those that are out of print hard to find. So maybe they'll make a new like a full omnibus version. That would be nice to see. But who knows? But I think that's all I can really think to talk about this week. Because honestly, having an It's Nighttime live stream, this was my first attempt trying to talk about as much as I could about theme park stuff. Because there was so much that happened with theme park stuff this week. There's no way I could not.
Do you want to talk about theme park stuff?
Huh?
Do you want to talk about non-theme park stuff?
I literally don't have nothing to talk about non-theme park stuff.
Sure you don't rant about certain media companies?
No, I already stressed about how it made me the animation stuff new. Made me stressful this morning, and I don't want to.
Help. Fair enough.
Yeah, Darius, I only know about it because of a review show. Yeah, that's completely fine. Like I'm glad that whatever review show talked about Kyla Princess. Good. It gives them the word out to get more people to enjoy the books. I regret not having my copies anymore. But I know that Rosen will like this was a nice experience of trying to do It's Nighttime live streams. Like the theme park one is new because like again, I was expecting so much theme park news this week to actually make something different. And yes, I know that I have like
it feels like it's something you could do monthly.
I could try and do it monthly, like if the cards are right. The cards were kind of right in this week because there was I got a bunch of material for this week, and I know that I still need to edit the live action reaction trailer I did for the Monster High trailer. Which expect that hopefully before the month is over if I'm able to get myself together on that. But honestly, I hope this stream worked out. I know I made this last minute, so I should probably maybe next time maybe have it go like further ahead than I did. So what do you guys think? Should I try and do this again in the future? Yeah. But for now we're gonna end this stream on this nice picture because honestly it's nice. Thank you for those who were able to join the chat. Thank you to Tifa and Rosen. Thank you guys for joining me in the call.
Yep.
You're very welcome.
And I realized, guess who didn't press the record button at the start of this to get a copy of this?
Casey.
It's gonna be it'll be on my YouTube.
It's muscle memory for me at this point.
Hey, we tried.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
It'll be on my YouTube, hopefully.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Well, I was also before you were even here. I was having issues with trying to have the chat appear. So
fair enough.
So thank you all for joining, and I will see you next time. So
cool.
Bye.
See you.